Hello, what is up everybody, RL57 here, back with yet another Diecast car review, and in today's video we will be checking out the 2022 Renault Twizy. Now this is number 82 out of 100 out of all of the cars, and you have the Renault logo, and yeah, let's go ahead and open this one up. Now to me this is quite an unexpected casting, to be honest. I wasn't really expecting a casting like this to be in a Matchbox form, but then again, it looks like a alien egg, to be honest. The reason for me to say this, just look at the shape. First of all, you'll say that this kind of looks like an alien, to be honest. And number two, it's round. And judging by it, I mean, it looks good, but I don't see the reason why they would do this casting. And if I'm not mistaken, it is a one-seater, right? Let me check. Yeah, it is a one-seater. That means one-seater for this car. So, interesting choice, Matchbox. I wasn't really expecting this, but early on this year, you did actually see that they already created a mold for this, so yeah, it was quite expected, but still, I didn't know that they would pick a car like this. But then, Matchbox does sometimes do crazy diecast cars for their Matchbox lineup, and they're not going wrong with it. So I'm fine with them releasing this Twizy. Just it looks funny, to be honest. I'm not sure whether any diecast model has done this. I mean, any diecast brand has ever done a Twizy before in their life, other than Matchbox. I'm not sure, but still, it is a quite weird choice. But still, I do quite like it. As well, it's quite unique, and even though it's not a fantasy casting or anything, it's still a Renault, which is quite crazy. And let's take a look actually at the details of the car. So here it is, the Renault Twizy. Now, judging by the side, it does look like a round egg. Now it does, I mean, you kind of see the shape, to be honest. It kind of looks like a round egg. So here it is from the side. You do have a massive chunky side door, which yeah, there is a glass, I mean not a glass, I mean a plastic. I mean, in real life you do have a glass panel on the side, but then for this case you do have a plastic side panel on the side of the door, which is yeah, they're following the details of the actual car, which is not too bad. I mean, they kind of nailed it there. So yeah, props to them. You have the massive, I guess, window, even though it doesn't really have a window, but still, I'd just like to mention that. You have the seat inside, which is, yeah, you can kind of see it right there, which is quite nice. You have the 6-spoke chrome wheels, which, yeah, not gonna lie, kind of suits the car, which is pretty fine. You have some plastic wheel arches, which, judging it by the top of the car, it looks okay. I mean, you have sort of like a tiny sunroof, a smaller sunroof, and basically the front windshield, which looks odd, but still pretty accurate, to be honest. It looks pretty nice. And you have some more bigger wheel arches up at the front. You have, I do not know you would call this a front bumper or not, but still, for now I'll just call it a front bumper. To be honest, from the front it looks like a buggy, but judging the fact that the car is only this big, no, it's not really a buggy. So yeah, you have the front headlights, which are kind of circle-ish. I don't think it has a front grille, and this is the Renault logo. Not sure it does have a front grille or not, and whether this is a fully electric car or is it a hybrid, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it looks pretty nice from the front. To be honest, it looks okay. You do have the side mirrors, I forgot to mention. Quite tinted windshield and sunroof, whatever it is. Yeah, which yeah, overall not too bad. This is the other side, and moving on to the back, you have the rear lights, which kind of look weird. Don't want to really mention about the rear lights, just looks odd. And Renault there, and it says Twizy, no license plate or anything. And yeah, moving on to the base. So Renault Twizy 2022 Mattel and made in Thailand. So yeah, overall weirdest choice to make it as a Matchbox. I mean, it's totally fine, just that it just looks too weird to be a Matchbox. I mean, it's kind of weird to be any diecast model. I mean, it deserves it, but then it doesn't really suit that much of the model itself. Well, even though Matchbox does do quite weird cars sometimes, where whatever it is, the cars, buggies, trucks, sometimes they are weird, sometimes they look great, but in this case it does look quite weird, to be honest. But then maybe some of you will like this casting. I mean, Matchbox didn't do it pretty wrong. I mean, they did it quite right, and they had most of the details right, obviously. I mean, majority of it, it's looking pretty good. No flaws or anything, just to me, by my perspective or something like that, it looks a bit odd. But yeah, other than that, it looks pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't look like your typical normal diecast model, but still, at least it is something. And I don't know, maybe some of you might consider that $1 model as this, maybe not this. I mean, it is made out of metal, to be honest. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention actually, this color is more to a cyan turquoise color blue, I'm not sure. And yeah, I forgot to mention, most of that cyan turquoise blue actually is metal, and it's matte, by the way. So not quite of a surprise if it's fully plastic or fully metal, even though it's not actually fully metal, but still you can kind of expect it from a $1 model. But still, overall not too bad of a casting. Renault Twizy, and okay for me, but still kind of looks weird. But yeah, there you go, that is my review of the Renault Twizy. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. See you in my other videos. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye.